Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a market outlook for next week and the week that I had the breakdown. Same thing we do every week. Alright, anyways, let's get into it. So what I expected on in the week was the weekly fair value gap being filled. It got filled perfectly. Like literally a perfect fill. Anyways, so pretty much I waited for CPI because of the daily candle. I didn't like how we opened straight away on Monday. It felt like, it felt fake to me. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get in yet. Tuesday we didn't do much. Wednesday, however, we manipulated lower on CPI. So obviously I'm not going to take the long right away. There's no confirmation that we're going to the weekly fair value gap. If anything, it looks like we're going here, right? But when you wait and let price scream at you what it wants to do, then you take the trade. So second we started going higher and we got to like around here, I entered. That's it. I had enough conviction that this was the low that's going to hold at least until the weekly fair value gap. So I enter, stop loss at the low, target the high. Now I just go on Euro USD, and that's exactly what happened. I entered right like here, somewhere around here, and I targeted this white line. This isn't EU's weekly fair value gap. Why didn't I hold the trade to EU? You guys know I go based off of the DXY. So if DXY fills its target, but EU's hasn't, which is this one, I'm still going to take profit because US dollar is the king of the market. I will keep telling you guys that until it registers in your brain. Okay. So the DXY weekly fair value gap was in line with this random EU low. It's like a 4-hour low, a daily low, whatever the case may be, 4-hour structure. Took profit there, and it's a good thing I did because obviously if I tried to hold until the EU weekly fair value gap, I would have got break even and I would have not made anything. So that was the week I had on Forex. I was not able to catch this bullish move because honestly, I still expected price to go lower after what PPI did. Okay, so I didn't take it, but I expected it. Either way, on Friday, I definitely did not expect this much volume to appear. And it was random, but it happened, and there's nothing you could do. But there's a good chance we can get a retrace on open, so we could take a trade to these lows. Okay? So if we open like this, for example, I'm not buying that trading view premium. Anyways, and then we start displacing lower. You could pretty much just take the trade from right here. It stops at the high and target these lows. 2R to whatever. Even if you wait a little bit, you want more confirmation on the price going lower. This would literally be like the perfect ideal setup. And then obviously I would want to break the range because we're in a garbage range. Go for these lows. Probably not these lows, but maybe, you never know. Anyways, that's pretty much the outlook for next week. I want to retrace higher up. I want a confirmation of going lower, and I take the trade. It's as simple as that. The news, we don't have a lot of it. We got meeting minutes and a little bit of basically no news. We have no news pretty much. Meeting minutes is garbage. It's not going to do anything anyways. So essentially what I'm trying to say here is that it's going to be a very small range probability wise. Like obviously things could happen in the week where random volume gets injected, but from a technical standpoint, without any news, the range will be small, which is exactly why this trade looks perfect for next week. Let's get into NQ. This was a trade I lost earlier in the week on my live account. Let me get rid of this arrow. All right. So this was a trade I lost earlier in the week. I put $1,000 risk on, and I lost it. So let's get to the Friday win, because this was low-key a banger trade. But anyways, I expected this 4-hour for value gap to get filled on Friday, and it did. So what did I enter, or when did I enter? I entered on not market open exactly, but I entered around here, stop loss at the high, because I'm expecting this high to stay, and I obviously wanted a good risk to reward because my account was down $1,000. So I put 500 risk for a 3 risk to reward to be currently up $500 on my account. I have to build my buffer of 2,000, and then anything on top of that I can get a payout. So my goal for next week is to build the buffer of 2,000, and then from there, just make my max payout, or not even max, even 1,000 or whatever it could be. But yeah, basically the conviction of this trade was that this 4-hour for value gap is going to get filled, and that was pretty much it. Now let's get what I expect on next week. Notice how I keep my trades really simple, guys. Like, I'm not like overcomplicating it like a lot of you might. Okay, keep trading very simple. I don't know why this arrow is here, but anyways, keep your trading very simple. Keep it draw to draw. Don't lose focus on a million different things. Focus on what's in front of you. Okay, so I would expect this weekly for value gap to get filled, this imbalance, early in the week, and then we could go lower, but low key I think we're just going to end up going higher from here. I think that's a perfect place to retrace, and we will shoot for all-time highs, but we focus on draw to draw. So obviously if we fill this weekly for value gap, then I at least want this low to go, or this high to go, sorry. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a great week. Finally a good week after like a 2-week losing streak on Forex. I lost 3 trades in a row. So it feels good to get back in the win column. Remember, guys, we do this every week, every day, our whole lives. Okay? Losing streaks is not the end of the world. It's going to happen. It always happens. And it happens when you least expect it as well. Right? When you are on winning streaks and you feel on top of the world, the market has this funny way of humbling you and making you understand that you're not better than the market. You're a great trader. You can be an exceptional trader. But if you think you're unbeatable in these markets, it will be your downfall. Because any guy who thinks he's untouchable, no diddy, but any guy who thinks he's untouchable, whether in life or in trading or whatever, is always a guy that gets touched, no diddy. All right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, the ego of any human being could be the downfall of them. So you have to understand, like, F all the fucking shit on social media. Like, these guys are dumbasses. They don't even trade. They're just marketing. Okay? Losing streaks happen with every strategy, whether they hide it or not. And all of them hide it. Okay? So you have to go with what's real out there. I will never bullshit. I will never tell you guys something that is misleading, because I've been honest about my entire journey, right? I don't care if you guys, like, I don't care to LARP. It's as simple as that. I don't care to LARP. Like, what do I get out of LARPing? I myself know I'm not where I want to be, so why would I care about another person's opinion, right? I'm trying to get to the next level and teach you guys through the steps of my journey. Like, I'm at a place where a lot of people aren't, and I'm grateful for that, but it's not why I got into this, right? And it's probably not why you got into this as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. I've been backtesting gold a little bit because EU and DXY are kind of dog shit right now, as you can clearly see. We have been in a fucking shitter, bro. Like a shitter. Anyway, oh, oops, bro. Anyways, I've been looking at gold. Gold looks fantastic. And we actually filled this daily for value gap that I expected to. But I believe we're going to go back to this weekly for value gap. Literally it looks like a banger, bro. It looks like a banger. Like, I want to take this trade. Even though I'm just tape reading right now. Like, this is some shit I would take, bro. Off rip. Off rip. No cap. I would take this. And after that's taken, I expect it to react and go higher. Just like NQ, just like SPX 500, ES, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty much it. Let's get these pairs off my screen because I am not trading them. I'm only looking at gold specifically because I don't need to look at the DXY when I'm looking at gold. Gold, it's got aura. Like, it doesn't react off of DXY all the time. In fact, it barely reacts off of DXY. So, yeah, essentially, like EU and GU, I'm really dependent on DXY because they're direct opposites of DXY. But gold is not. So I'm just like, I'm in the waters. I'm seeing how the swing strategy works on gold, not intraday. Intraday is strictly NQ, and I will not change it unless I have to, unless I start losing every trade over a week's period of time. Because the thing with NQ, if I'm losing weeks in a row, I'm an intraday trader on top of that. Like, bro, that's shit. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck. If I'm losing weeks in a row on Forex, bro, that might be 2 trades. It's not the same thing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it on this outlook. I'm so excited for the fight tonight with Islam and Ian the Cuck Gary. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Have a good night.